It's the Washington Nationals against the New York Mets. And first pitch is coming up, so we send you out to Gary Thorne in New York.
The Washington Nationals against the division rival, the New York Mets. Welcome the Nationals on the road for this one. The big bat of David Wright, an MVP candidate every year. 2K Sports presents Major League Baseball Sunday afternoon. Their starter, Henry Mejia. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
Well, with Henry Mejia, you're going to be struck by the violent delivery. And because of the delivery, control can be a big issue for him sometimes. He can't lock in on his release point. When he does, though, he's got fantastic stuff that is very difficult to center.
Now we'll see how Davey Johnson's lineup looks. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand up?
Ryan Zimmerman's the guy that you...
It'll be Denard Span leading us off.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
Cut fastball, swung on and missed, 0-1. He's hitting .333 lifetime off the Mets. Mejia with the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him, Denard Span, he's going to have to shorten the swing.
You look at the scouting report on this guy, with an 0-2 count, you're likely to see the fastball. If it's close, you got to let it go.
A swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Span.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
Get a chance to check out the Mets. This is how they position themselves defensively. John, anyone in particular that we want to keep an eye on?
Yo, thank you, man. David Wright has that wow factor at third base. He can make the play going back over his head in foul territory. He's also great at making that barehanded play, and he's very, very adept at bad hops at third base.
And it's taken outside by Harper for a ball. Looked like at the start of 2012, the Mets finally had some fortune on the side. They were very competitive through the first few months.
Back at you, man. Back at you, bro.
Started to warm up. They didn't.
Sounds kind of, oh, I know what sounds loud. That's right. 1 second. There we go. That sounds kind of awfully loud. Okay, there we go. All right. There we go.
One 0 on the way. And the called strike taken by Harper. And for the Mets, they were tied for the lead, believe it or not, in the National League East early in June. By the time the month was over.
This time last year, man.
And to close out July,
I was at the ball game last Father's Day.
16 games that put them out of the race. They kind of faded right out of it. That's the time of the year that you separate the men from the boys.
Line drive fouled off towards first.
All right. Chilling, baseball. Chilling.
Mejia with the pitch. Fastball in there. Struck him out. Number 2.
You got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball. And
yeah, so I decided to play
that ball just sailed up and away from the
Mets thing,
I think
man.
he was looking for
last
something
year,
a little bit outside.
Yeah,
I was at the game last year, man. Fans said,
should have tried to dive at that pitch and hit it the other way.
Ryan Zimmerman, he gets ready to swing here with
Fans said the weather could be rainy today.
271 is
that's why you get the ticket. I say it's good. It's good. I said you would have got it. I still would have went. Shoot. Oh yeah. So I'm home. Playing some baseball, man.
Lined up the middle, and there it is. That's our first hit of the ball game.
Well, you got to love to see the guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now, it's up to his teammates to figure out a way.
This brother's nice, relaxing brother, man.
Adam LaRoche.
Great, cool day, man.
Exactly. What you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game. You have to do what you can to get him in scoring position. Let's see if they get him going.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Well, this is exactly the situation where he's going to pull the curveball out. This guy really struggles with it when he's behind.
And that one outside. LaRoche lays off it. His career average, 258 lifetime against the Mets. The 2-1 pitch from Mejia. Gets away from him.
I'm good. I'm off, man. I'm off, so I'm good. Shoot.
The pitch. Swings at that fastball. Can't make contact. 3-2.
Good chilling, man.
Now with 2 outs, the runner's going to be moving
Demo
from
days
first base
of
and likely scores on a double.
Of school, man. It's the last week, man.
And he cannot put him away. He misses ball 4.
Well, I guess if you're going to look at it from the pitcher's perspective, it's better than giving up a home run.
Yeah, I don't know no one that's from Minnesota, man. You're the first cat, man.
So looking to capitalize with an RBI.
I don't know no one from Minnesota, man, besides yourself.
Good success, 2 for 2 against Mejia. LaRoche is the runner at first. On at second is Zimmerman. Swung on by Worth, strike 1.
Yeah, I don't know no one from Minnesota, man. You're the first cat.
No way you can catch up to that one.
Here it comes. Not letting up on that swing, but he missed it. 0-2 now.
I know I asked it before, man, but I'll ask it again, man.
Fly ball. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Mejia. Wow, that is how you work and get it done right there. He's got 2 strikeouts already.
Wow.
And the Mets, their first chance coming up.
So, I mean, how is it, bro?
And it'll be Ross Detweiler doing the pitching. Washington has him starting. So, Steve, how do you think he'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against a lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better.
Ooh, ate him up.
Oftentimes we say good pitching,
ate him up.
Good hitting.
Oh, and he dropped it. And so that does not end
13.
the way they wanted it to. And he's on. Costly error
13.
to allow him to reach base.
The last one
and in the batter's box, it's
of the
Murphy.
franchise. Oh. No, Todd, this is the last one of the franchise.
He deals. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Playing on the 360, man. They're looking good, bro. I ain't gonna say, but Dan, those cable is doing his magic. Oh, damn.
The pitch. That's swung on and a liner here. And that gets down. Murphy's got a single. Tejada's heading for third. This is the lineup we'll see for the Mets. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, David Wright has his timing down. There's a good chance that he can hit a ball a long way in this one today, Gary.
See, you guys know, man, I like to have choices, man, to play my sports.
Here's a look at how the Nationals will line up on the defense.
I like it when EA had theirs.
Do all the basics.
2K has theirs.
Don't allow them to get extra bases.
Konami has theirs.
Called strike from Detweiler. 0-1.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it. Put it in.
And that's a strike. David Wright going to have to take a defensive stance here.
I like when we had different games to choose from.
Wright fouls that one away. Right back in here, fouls off another.
Well, anytime you're down 0-2, the bottom line is you want to be able to cover the whole play. You can't look inside, you can't look outside. You have to just swing and protect in a defensive mode. That's what he did there on that pitch on the outer half of the plate to foul it off and live to see another pitch.
I know what it is, man.
Davis into the batter's box. The Nationals ended with the best record in baseball.
I know.
How amazing is that? 98 wins.
I might be shadow-minded, man.
Road
But
mark, 48. That was tops among all teams. And it's picked up. That's one. Back to first. Not in time. 1-2. Won't get it. And credit the pitching with the Nationals.
I don't know one from Minnesota, right? No
one. And you could point to that, Steve, as to why they were so tough.
And it's surprising. It's a young staff, too. A lot of times young pitchers can get overwhelmed on the road. This group didn't seem bothered at all.
So you call a native Minnesota?
Dadweiler with the delivery.
Oh, shit.
Can't wait long enough for that one, and he starts out with the
What'd you call a native Minnesota?
As a hitter is swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
A swing foul off to the right side. Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. Well, we see a good inning off the mound right there from Ross Detweiler. The handiwork already on display. Strikes out 2 to start this ball game.
Oh, did I?
And coming up, we'll see the Nationals. And Desmond is in the batter's box.
I thought you were joking. So what a native Minnesota's called? You sure? Are you clowning me, man?
Mejia gets that one in there.
Better to go after the fastball.
Minnesonian?
When the guy has quality secondary pitches. Even though it's down to the zone, you've got to swing at that.
There's a swing and a liner. And it's caught by Tejada.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he didn't have to move at all as that ball was hit directly at him.
1 out. Danny Espinosa at the plate.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And it's 0-1. Mejia gets him looking.
Well, that cut
So what? What's
fastball
the
away,
what's
it
the?
looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate, runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn
you
into
serious?
a pop-up.
You see?
There's a swing and a line drive. And that'll put Espinosa on at first base. So Kurt Suzuki will come up.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
No? I have to, bro. I gotta look it up now. I gotta look it up. Echo. What is called a Minnesotan native?
Minnesota is known for its cold weather, and the state is inhabited by people who can tolerate the cold. It is not accurate to say that a specific group of people are colder than others. Temperature preferences are subjective and can vary among individuals and cultures.
Okay, Echo. What is called a Minnesotan native?
Silas Braids Wilson. I need to be in New York. I hear New York have good hairstyles.
Yeah.
Pandotti. Oh, I was right, LOL.
Gary, they're going to have to be very careful with the runner at first base. He can run. They may call a pitch out. They may have to throw over a couple times just to keep him close.
Now it's 2 down.
So it's
And
cold.
Detweiler's in the
Hey. Damn. So the summer is cold. Is cold too? Salo? Or summer is summer?
A runner on
That's
first.
definitely not
with 2
for me,
outs.
bro. That's definitely not for me.
Quick check at first.
Definitely not for
holds
me.
him at
I
first
can't
base.
stand the cold, bro.
Mejia's pitch swung on a miss. 0-1.
So you see, Ty? He's smart after all.
Here's the pitch. Cutter runs outside, and it's even at 1.
Oh, serious? Oh, damn. Yeah.
Takes a swing at that fastball, doesn't get to it, 1-2.
And Dancer don't sleep, bro. This city do not sleep, bro. No lie, bro.
Oh, man, there's the big bender.
This
Struck
city
him
do
outside,
not sleep.
retired. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man
You want to
on
stay
at
busy?
first.
This is the place.
Still scoreless in New York.
Wait, what's that supposed to be?
And we're going to see Brown here.
What? I'm saying you smart.
That one's wide as Detweiler misses.
Oh man, you can have that, hometown. You can have that. She. No, I'm giving you your due doubts. Time out.
The 1-0 pitch. He fouls that one
I ain't
off.
clowning you. I'm being nice. I'm being nice, hometown.
He delivers. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. So Brown is retired.
Yo, I got this game for his PS5, bro. I'm gonna debut it with you guys on this Friday. My gosh, Father's Day joint, bro. It's a horror joint, bro. On the PS5, under the radar, man. Under the radar stuff, man. Yeah, I might crack it open with you guys today, bro. All right, so let's do it Wednesday, man. Wednesday is my last day, bro. And I'm off for 5 days. Off for 5 days, bro. Amen to that. Amen to that. I might save it for Wednesday night, bro.
Cut on and missed,
and screw from Wednesday
You
to
say
Thursday.
ground ball, that's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
The pitch. Swing and miss, and he's behind on the count 0-2. Swing.
Damn.
Struck him out with a breaking ball. 2 down. Boy, a nice looking set of pitches that time. He didn't daddle around with the strike zone.
Well, nothing wasted. Just 3 pitches over the plate. Sits him down.
And it's Cowgill at the plate.
Yeah, man. I might just do that, bro. I might just do that. Happy Father's Day, nice, man. Happy Father's Day, bro. Oh shoot. Okay. Under
Here's the
GameCube.
pitch.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Under
a foul ball.
on the Switch. I might say everything beside the Switch. GameCube, Wii. Excuse me.
And another foul ball.
Hey!
Father Day.
Hey, Boniqua. What's up, Wilmer? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You know, I'm at my glory now. You know, I have my rojo, my glass of rojo, and my games. I'm good.
Tied him up in knots. Swung
I'm
on
good.
and missed. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down.
Oh, damn.
And he's off to a commanding start. And
Thanks,
coming
Wilmer.
up, we'll see the next.
Appreciate it. Appreciate that.
Well, has it gotten colder? Or maybe warming
PS3?
up a bit? It started
Oh,
out really
sure.
chilly
Okay,
here.
okay.
The players loosened up a bit.
Don't tell Bolton, man.
And it'll
Don't
be
tell
Denard
Bolton.
Span at the plate. That one is fouled off by Span.
Yeah, when my last Father's Day, I was at the Mets game, man, with some. But
0-1 offering from Mejia. Good
yeah,
eye that time by
last
Span.
Father's Day,
He
I was
stayed
at
away
the
from that pitch
Mets
to
game,
even
man,
count
with the
out.
best
First
seats
time
I
up,
had
he didn't have much luck.
ever,
Struck out
man.
swinging against Mejia.
You got to believe that the changeup will
So,
show up in this at bat as well.
I'm not the ball game, so I'm playing ball
You got to
game.
believe he's going to see it again here.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
Oh shoot!
Murphy.
Ah. Yeah, I'm not a fan
in
of
there.
this meter. 1 second, I'm not a fan of this meter, man. I'm not a fan of
We've got
meter, though. I really not.
Harper in the box.
Really not. He can't freaking change the damn thing. Oh,
Got a .295 career batting average off the Mets. First pitch to him. And it's 0-1. Mejia gets him looking.
This pitcher relies on the good movement from his cut fastball. What makes it exceptional is that movement comes very late and close to the plate.
Davis will check him there, and he walks off that lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a drive, deep left center.
Oh, yeah.
One down. And he'll go back to first.
Come on, come on, go. Back. Let me do that.
There's the throw.
Let me do that.
But the throw is wide. He's in there at second. Not a good. Oh, boy, and now they can run. And Span scores. One out. Here's
man. When you drop that seed, you make sure you have a lot of water, bro. A lot of patience, man. Water me cash. It's not cheap raising a kid. But remember, the kids is reflection of the parents, man. Once again, your kids is reflection of the parents.
Zimmerman standing in.
Think about that.
Well, Ryan
Like,
Zimmerman
soak
was
that up a little
good
bit.
when he was healthy. Problem
Soak
is,
that up a little
health
bit.
has become more and more of a question each year. He couldn't find a way to make it through that full season last year.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're gonna.
Here's the first pitch.
That's sugar.
Zimmerman contacted a foul ball. Right back to Zimmerman.
We'll make their own choices in life and all, but along you have that that fingerprint on that child.
145 games when he's healthy. Hasn't played a full slate since 07. Has only topped 150 games 3 of his last 8 years.
Well, health is a big issue for him, and it was a big issue last year. But once his shoulder settled down, we saw the
consistency,
we had seen him a couple of years ago.
consistency.
I still believe that very good player's in there.
Now Buck spots the pitch. That swung on line towards the gap in left center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. That'll bring up Adam LaRoche.
Statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher. But in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. Walked in his last plate appearance. Mejia's pitch swung on a miss. 0-1. Here's a chance to take a look at how this pitcher has been doing in terms of getting hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
Well, he's really locked in right now. Got the hitters off balance, forcing the hitters to swing at pitches outside of the zone, expanding that strike zone.
Unpredictability. That's the toughest thing on any hitter. When you can't guess with the pitcher and you can't guess location, it makes it so difficult.
Trying to get him to bite, but he lays off outside. 1-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
1-2 pitch coming. That's strike 3. Adam LaRoche swinging through that one.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of the zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
Jason Worth at the plate, 2 away.
But man, like today when the family was leaving the house, man, I get a kiss to my girls, man. And it's funny. My oldest one is my lookalike, but my youngest one is my my double trouble. My double trouble.
I date this one girl back in day, have kids. I did better than what she did. She was not good mom.
Everyone's that gives seed, man. I mean, that spit a seed out are good natures, bro. Good nurturers, man. Yeah, you might spit a seed out, but doesn't mean you're a good nurturer, man.
His lifetime average 287 off the Mets. And gets set for the first pitch. And he takes it inside, 1-0.
Some folks it's not that cup of tea, man. Yeah, it's for good making it and all. Good making it, but
now the 1-0. Lost the grip on that cutter, and it's a 2-0 count. No, let's take a moment to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches. John, Steve, what do you think about how he's done?
I think he's been...
That swung on, hit on the ground. Picked up by Tejada.
Come on, man.
He's on board way ahead of that play. It's time to get it done for Washington right now.
not a
pitcher did
fan of his
everything he
meter,
could
man.
right here.
His
He got
meter-
the ground ball like he wanted. But you
Throwing
see this
stuff.
runner, man, once he left the box, he is flying, and he beat.
Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And he'll step on first to retire the side. 1 run, third inning.
Everyone's
Now
not
the
meant to be
scoreless
parents, though.
tie. The Nationals lead 1-0. Bottom of the order to get things started. Davy Johnson is going his way in this one. He got what he needed out of his lineup that last time through. This lead now something he can try to protect if he can get some solid pitching.
Man.
And he checks his swing there, but it's in there for a strike 0-1. Detweiler with a delivery. Gloved by Zimmerman. Over to first for out number 1.
Arm strength is critical for a third baseman. You see why right there. His good, strong arm, the difference between out and safe.
Tejada at the plate. Batting 3 for 9 lifetime off Frost Detweiler. Out, 2 down.
What it was more a paycheck for her, man, versus being a nurture moms. It was more a paycheck.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. He's singled.
Some folks is that, man. It's a transaction.
And the first pitch.
More kids.
And
more
that
benefits.
one hit well. Worth's there. That ends the half inning.
Damn.
Espinosa with a defensive play to do it. No strikeouts. When you talk about confidence, 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. Still unable to score. The Mets still nothing on the board.
Yeah, man. Everyone is not that you lay down with, man. It's not meant to be.
And look now at the pitch type distribution.
Apparent,
One of the
man.
hallmarks of being effective
That's
is
what you
mixing
strap
up
up,
your
bro.
pitches.
Well, the thing that stands out to me is the fact that he's thrown strikes and he's commanded the strike zone, and he's not been predictable.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. So Suzuki will come up.
Well, when you're the manager, nothing pleases you more than getting that leadoff hitter on base in the inning, because statistically it'll
Say
show
no more.
you that they
Gotcha.
usually end up scoring.
Flew out last time. Mejia with the pitch. Watches that fastball that goes by him.
So, Sala, what's not to be nosy or inquisitive, man, but what's your goals?
Luis Martinez.
Lou!
Good evening.
What up, Lou?
Gentlemen, to this nice, scorching, lovely day.
Well, it's not scorched over here, hometown. It's nice and gray and rainy, man. Well, it's gray. I know it's raining at the moment, but it's a nice gray, cool day, bro, over here, man. Come on, Lou. Yo, you guys wreaking havoc in L.A., bro. Damn, bro. You guys are wreaking havoc.
Some guys really like the low fastball.
Come on, Lou,
In
man.
this
Pack your bags
situation,
up,
though,
bro.
He ends up taking the pitch.
Come east side.
Strike 2. Now no balls. 2
Come on.
strikes. Kurt
Come on, Lou.
Suzuki. Doesn't
Pack
want
it,
a
pack
K
it,
here.
pack it up that
Hitter's
pretty
gotta
ass
be the defense
PS5,
score
man.
right
Pack
here.
that sucker
Just
up.
look to make contact. Gotta
Bring that
shorten up the
PS5 on
swing.
the east side, man.
Hit on the ground. It's picked up. Too late, and he is
Damn.
safe at second. The opportunity for offense is right now. Pitchers count. Hitters pitch.
Listen, 0-2 count, a little too aggressive on the pitcher's part coming into the strike zone. Good piece of hitting.
And Detweiler's in the box. Getting close now to the top of the order, so you want this pitcher spot. Always you want it to be an out. Even if you get that here, there's still going to be a couple of outs to work with to create some offense.
When you have the lead, it's not the time to play it safe. You've got to go after him a little bit. You can risk giving up an out to get a run. I may start the runner here.
Mejia with the pitch. Curveball, that'll miss the zone, and the count will go to 2-0.
But with first base open right here in a 3-0 count, don't look for just a pitch right down the middle to try to get one of those get-me-over strikes. He might still pitch around him to put him on.
In time for the out.
Well, they're down already early in this game. They can't afford a big inning against them. That's a big first out. Now let's see what else you can do.
I'm reading up, man. Right back. This is my day, man. So I'm chilling, playing my games with my Knights, man, with my red. Right back. All right. Yeah, Lou, man. I'm liking this. I'm liking this game this headsets, man. I'm liking them, bro. They are nice, man. With the new Wicked cushions, man. I'm digging it. Digging it.
You know, for Henry Mejia, you have to know what your strength is and what the weakness of the hitter is in this situation, because this is a critical pitch.
This is a mighty tough spot here, Steve. Team down by just a run, but 2 in scoring position.
And with the infield pulled in, there is some vulnerability there, but they have to try to cut the run down at the plate.
Span watches it low for a ball. The 1-0 now. Miss by Span, and the count is now even.
The numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to hit back.
Hey Lou, I was telling Nice earlier, man. I'm like, yo, last year, this year, man, I was at the Mets game last Father's Day, man.
And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2
versus Dodgers.
Looked like that one surprised him a little bit. Now we know he has a great fastball, but the swing was worse.
And the 1-2 pitch from Mejia.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Span.
Not much movement to speak of at just 88 miles per hour.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes his swings anyway.
And Johnny had to do that, right?
Well, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder out there for the good of the team.
We've got Harper in the box.
Oh, Lord.
Now attacking on the first delivery. Let's look here.
He's got to go right at the hitters. When he does, it leads to success. He's retired 7 hitters in this game after throwing first pitch strike.
And it's 0-1. He gets him looking.
Even with the late movement on the cut fastball, you don't want to throw it up in the zone because a hitter can fight it off and muscle it over the infield.
All
This one's
right.
grounded near third. Foul. Pitch on the way. And the ground ball right. He snares it.
Come on. What the fuck? Come
on!
on.
Time he's aboard at first. And the run comes in.
What the heck, man? Come on.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. That's a perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. And it's Ryan Zimmerman now. Sometimes you get that head of steam like we're seeing here, and it just keeps on going. Consistency up and down the lineup.
And you just don't know how important it is to get that early lead, guys. I mean, they've definitely shown their offense is able to produce. They've got a lead here to show for it.
And it's 0-1. Mejia gets him looking. So much of the game can be determined early on when you keep plugging away offensively. Puts a lot of pressure on the D.
Oh, it really does. It also allows your pitcher to come out and pitch with more confidence, more aggressiveness when they're out there in pretty good shape right now.
That last one just got away from him. Now that unwanted base runner.
I know he didn't want to do that. That's going to load things up here.
And that'll bring Adam LaRoche to the plate. And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. And even though they're losing in this ball game, they're going to keep that pen active. They've got both the right and left-hander up.
Well, you have to go to the bullpen to stop the bleeding so you don't give up any more runs and give your offense a chance to come back.
Zimmerman is on at first. Harper's on at second. Suzuki at third. Ball. Watches the outside pitch from Mejia for a ball.
Outside.
Gary, as we saw the hit by pitch, now the base is loaded and so much pressure on this pitcher.
At the belt to the This is outside for ball 2. And I think, Steve, we take a look now and see whether or not he can regain his composure on the mound in this situation.
And the manager's got to be watching closely here because when he starts hitting batters as well, you got to be wondering maybe if he's not okay out there.
Now Buck spots the pitch.
Oh!
He got it.
No! Yes!
All the way back to the wall track and gets the out. His arm's going to get sore if he keeps that count up. 22 pitches to get out of the inning.
Whoa!
Washington leads it by a couple.
Here. All right, man. Dang.
Now coming to bat.
Leadoff hitter, David Wright. So fire 0
Playing
for
on
1.
360 at the
Looking to get
moment.
his first hit off Detweiler.
Well, he struck out last time with a four-seam fastball.
Dang.
He's got to be ready for it now,
Oh.
which may make him vulnerable for an off-speed pitch.
Well, it won't be as easy this time up, though, as he's seen that pitch, and he knows that he'll go to it with 2 strikes.
Wright fouls that one away. Hit in the dirt. Espinosa's there. One away.
Well, nicely done there. He ranges to his right over to second base, able to plant and throw and get the runner.
Davis to the batter's box. 2 hits, 5 at bats. Time off Frost Detweiler. And he throws the first one. Davis making contact, but he'll foul that one away. He deals. Waves at that fastball in the hole now, 0-2.
They really can't see the
I ain't saying no one word. What? I'm not saying. I'm not saying one word, bro. Not one word. You must be guilty. You got to be guilty because I ain't saying that one word. Not one word. Come on. Unlock it, bro. Unlock it. Come on. I ain't seen that one word, bro.
Silas Braids Wilson. You hear of Call of Fulhu?
Huh? What, game?
Any offense at all. I mean, 1 hit through 4 innings, and you really have to look at your approach at the plate.
Line towards second. Espinosa's there. And that sets down Davis.
But going back to this lineup another time, coming away empty-handed, retired 11 batters in a row.
And Duda will come to the plate. How about our mound
What's that,
performance today, Steve?
Game?
Well, you keep the ball down to the ground, you keep it in the ballpark, you get ground ball outs, and his lefty's been doing that all day.
Here's the first one. Curveball, swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
Nah, never heard of him.
7 A's. He's picked up 1 hit. Frost Detweiler.
No, never heard of him. What's the storyline?
The 0-1 delivery, curve, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. Scoring here, ending this half inning. Washington able to maintain that lead. Middle of the lineup coming along.
Bro.
And here's Jason. First time up, he found success with a single off Mejia.
Well, cut can be hard to hit, but last time around he turned a cutter into a base hit. So did his teammate, and you have to wonder whether or not that could be a pattern that could form in this game.
Yeah, in the last single, he didn't do any damage, but he'll be looking to get something started here with no runners on.
And we'll get to see Jeremy Hefner pitching as they make the pitching swap.
Well, the pitcher gave everything he had. He kept it close, giving his teammates a chance to win this game, but now it's going to be up to the bullpen to give him a chance to win.
Swung on by Worth, strike one.
What's the concept of the game? I mean, what's storyline?
Here's the pitch. There's a smash towards the hole. And Davis pulls it in. And Desmond is in the batter's box. His lifetime average, 261 off the Mets. We'll see what he sees first here. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back, and then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
Who makes it?
A swing and a fly ball to left center field, and that'll put Desmond on at first. There's Danny Espinosa stepping in.
Well, he stayed behind the ball right there real well. Got himself one out base hit.
4 years in the majors. Starts him out here. Got on and missed as he was loading up. 0-1.
Okay.
Here's the delivery. Pops him up. And Murphy's going to play it. 2 away. And Suzuki's in the box. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Okay.
Desmond on first. Oh, there he goes for second.
Get him! Get him!
And he's in there.
What?
Here's another look at the steal. He gets to second base, sliding in hard.
And he didn't have much of a lead that time off first, but a really good jump.
Now, sometimes you tip off the pitcher with too big of a lead, so it worked in this situation.
Here's the delivery. And that one gets a little squirrely. The catcher can't hang on. And he's in there at third ahead of the play. And so the defense unable to get it done.
Well, listen, it's all about advancing base runners in the game. You got to make plays defensively, but that error cost him, and he came out of his hand wrong, and the ball sailed on him.
Gets another one down. That'll score a run.
A fastball right down the middle of the plate to a guy who's sitting dead red. You're asking for trouble, and that's what happened on that pitch.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Detweiler's in the box.
Shit.
Guys, this league continuing to expand, and from the determination we're seeing in this ball game, they are going to be very tough to catch.
Well, they're making really hard on this pitching guy. They built up a nice cushion with just a few innings to go.
And he fouls off another one. This one's bounced up the middle. Hefner. And they will tag him out, and the side is retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. Nationals ahead by 3.
Oh, man.
We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next.
Man, what's up? Damn.
And we're going to see Brown here.
Just a dominating performance from Detweiler we've seen here.
Boy, it is a treat to watch on the mound today. Virtue of a tremendous execution, locating inside, outside in that strike zone. Here's a breakdown of how he's gotten these hitters to chase pitches outside the zone.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitcher's fooling the hitters, strikes out of the strike zone, and look what he's doing here.
Well, that's the key, Steve. Anytime you can get guys swinging the balls out of the zone, you know you're going to have success.
Oh, damn.
He's been doing that today.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive outs.
And it's Buck batting. Ground ball to short. There's Desmond. And that'll retire Buck.
No lone ball, no nothing, man. I got one hitter, bro.
And it's Cowgill at the plate. Struck out swinging last time up.
Yeah, man, this be coming up, man.
And swinging
So when I say it's Wednesday, like I said, Wednesday, man. So I'm gonna be chilling from Wednesday to
mixing up his pitches. How's he doing?
Well, that's the fact that his arsenal of pitches
has
been great today, and the command of that arsenal has been outstanding.
Okay.
When you can do all that, you're going to keep these hitters off balance.
That's exactly it. He's doing a pretty good job keeping the hitters off balance by changing the speeds, the location, and the type of pitch. Very difficult to center him.
Damn.
And that's another foul ball. Tried to get him to follow the sinker,
I just want a time that I'm just not mobile, just home and just chilling, man. I'm gonna do nothing.
The pitch, line drive left of the bag and foul.
Just sometimes you just need that me
Spotted
time.
by Suzuki. Yo, a little low, got it in the dirt, but he held on.
Yearning for that me time, man. The meantime.
It's fouled off.
Damn.
Well, the pitcher's got to
Too
think
early,
now,
T.
boy, what can I do to get this guy out? I just threw a great pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just got enough to foul it off. Now you got
Right, baby. Right. Staying alive. Staying alive. Come on, home.
Here's the 3-2 pitch.
Oh!
And missed and retired.
Damn
They aren't
it.
able to make any noise here in this half inning.
Damn it.
Mets can't get the offense going.
Got one hitter, bro. Damn. I'm not rusty, but damn, Regina.
2K Sports
Forgot my bad.
Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne. With Steve Phillips and John Clark.
My bad.
And it's Denard Span. And we'll get to see Robert Carson pitching. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Mets.
I'm sure they didn't set out.
Was anyone a fan of 2K Baseball?
This early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give him some.
You guys remember playing it? If any?
First pitch on the way. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Buck picks that one up. Not in time.
Come on!
That will bring Bryce Harper up.
Well, defense tries to get it out here, but they come up empty. Now you get a guy saving first base.
Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Fastball in there for a called strike. He delivers. And it's 0-2. Bryce Harper now. He'll be looking at anything close to go after.
A cut fastball just ran inside on the hitter's hands. He had no chance to even get out and swing at it. Tough pitch.
Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out. Boy, strikeout's so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
They tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
And Ryan Zimmerman at the plate, runner on first. We'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. Hard grounded to short. That's 2
What? Finally.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base.
And Adam LaRoche will be looking to drive in a run.
But Gary, although they have a lead, it still is fairly a close ball game right here. You have speed at second base. I might give him the green light, see if he can get over to third.
Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Adam LaRoche is going to have to take a defensive hitter's stance. That's strike 3. Adam LaRoche swinging through that one. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Nationals 3, the Mets nothing. Look at what's happened and what maybe he's got to do from the eyes of Terry Collins. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction.
Damn.
And swinging that pitch by Detweiler, 0-1. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Pretty impressive stuff, the way he's been pounding this strike zone. It's an indication of the performance we're seeing from him. You don't have success without good use of mixing locations.
He's going to pitch. I know he's going to pitch. I know that.
I think that he's kept him off balance. Every once in a while, I don't like the pitch selection, but he's executed that pitch even when it was the wrong one.
Tejada at the plate. Batting average, .248 against the Nationals. Here's the first pitch. Swings and misses. The sinker, 0-1.
Well, this guy has some great late-breaking sink on his fastball. It's his out pitch.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Even though the hitter's not coming, Steve, that out pitch you're talking about, with that movement, it's tough to get under it.
Well, that's the issue. The sinker down in the zone. Hitters tend to swing.
Ground ball.
Damn.
Espinosa's there. And that'll retire Tejada.
Pitching defense is the key to any game, and he's retired 17 in a row right now. A great team effort.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. Now, a moment here to look at the quality strikes this pitcher's been throwing here today. Boy, he has thrown a ton of them. Quality pitches, quality strikes. That's the kind of performance we're seeing.
When you're pitching as well as he has, you got the confidence factor on your side. You seem to stay out of the middle of the plate, and that's
under it, man.
Their plan into this game to attack this lineup is really paying off right now. They can't seem to do anything with it.
And he fouls another one.
Gosh, too early, G. Oh. Hold back a little longer.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center.
Finally,
and
man.
It gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
Finally.
That will bring David Wright to the plate. Pitcher's count, hitter's pitch.
That's an 0-2 count, a little too aggressive on the pitcher's part coming into the strike zone. Good piece of hitting.
Last at bat, he grounded out. First pitch on the way here. There's a swing and a smash. This is going to be fielded by Span.
Damn it, Gina.
That's caught. Side is retired.
Man.
An outstanding effort so far. This one, 6 shutout innings.
Missed it.
Making
Just
pitches when he needs to. Defense helping him behind.
Just missed it.
And if you were just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Here's Jason Worth at the plate. He'll start things off here in the 7th. Swings a little late that time. Strike 1.
Well, as a hitter, if you're looking for something
Baltimore, I got
swing
this,
at anything hard. That's what he did.
Joint coming in tomorrow, man.
Expecting that speed, and he swung late.
The same cat that made my custom PS5 controller in Xbox, man. I'm sorry, not PS5. Sorry, PS4 controller. Excuse me. Oh shit.
And a ground ball right. He plays it on top. 1 away.
Yeah, dude, offered me a crazy ass deal, man, on the PS3 controller, man. I'm like, yo, you know something?
And Desmond
my
is
PS4
in the
controller,
batter's box. He singled and later scored in his last time up.
Yeah. I take it. I got headsets with the same colors, man. Same color scheme. Get my fast
First
joint
pitch on the way.
in play, bro.
Called strike.
A little swagoo up in it.
Good pitchers change the hitter eye level. You go down low, then you run the fastball up high. A lot of times they just look at it go by.
Woo! Trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
You got the hitter down in a hole.
All right, T.
You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
There's a ground ball.
Come on.
And Tejada picks it up.
Yeah.
Retiring Desmond.
Getting used to it. Getting used to it.
So Danny Espinosa will try and keep it going. He popped out his last time.
Oh, hell.
Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
That pitch right there sets him up to go about whatever he wants right now. He can go down again in the zone, or he can run something up in the zone. Let's see where he goes.
It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count.
Oh, I know you're referring to.
The 1-2 on its way. Cutter, strike 3 call. That'll do it in the inning. No runs,
Look
no
at it.
hits.
Look at
no
it.
one
Look
left
at it.
on.
Look at it. Look at it.
Seventh
Look
inning
at it.
stretch time in New
Look
York.
at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it, my dude. Trying to tell you.
If the game's
Trying to tell you something, hometown.
As far as Davey Johnson's concerned, he has to be pleased with his team's performance so far today. Davis swinging a bouncing ball up the middle. There's Desmond. And that sets down Davis.
Trying to tell you, hometown. Tell you.
Right now and been very efficient.
There's Turtle Beach's stealth 7 is tight too. Generation 7, man, it's tight.
Will come to the plate.
But the only thing, like I said before, it's not cable or wireless.
What's made you successful, that four-seamer.
And they give you both 2 doggles, man.
Well, that pitch is looking good for him.
For the PS5 and for the Xbox.
And he'll start him out.
Love him.
Starts him off with a strike down the.
The only thing is, again, it's not wired, man. The only thing is, I went to these babies because he's wired for Audio Boy.
So he's been on top of his game out there. He's made
I
it look easy.
print them out for myself, man.
Could possibly be a day the bullpen doesn't have to be used. He could get some rest.
But they feel good, man. It's cushy, man. Damn.
And now there are 2 men down here in the 7th inning, and the shutout in place.
And he just keeps on. Like chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. You got to lay off.
And we're going to see Brown here. 0 for 2 thus far.
Come on, man.
And here's the first one.
No.
It's taken for a ball. Detweiler's pitch. Here's the 1-0. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
Here's the pitch. Lined, foul towards third.
Eat my third base coach up, man. Eat him up.
The 1-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, a 1-2 count, that pitch on the outside part of the plate. Borderline pitch. You still don't know if it's going to be a ball or a strike. The last thing you want to do is take that pitch for a called strike 3.
Let's go, T. Let's go, baby.
Strike 3. Man, oh man, is he on a roll on the mound, Steve.
You can tell by his eyes he's completely locked in right now in absolute control.
So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run.
Hey, yo.
Mets can't
Bolton,
get
bro.
the offense going.
I got these
Leading
cables
it
on
off,
the
Kurt
joint, bro.
Suzuki. 2 for 3 thus far. Well, they are losing in
Those
this ball
cables,
game.
man,
Not
looking
sure
good,
what they
man.
think about the
Again,
guy
I know
on
the
mound, but they got
360 is
2
not
on
up.
the bench.
It's
I don't know
4K,
what the
man.
rush is to get him out of there. He still looks
come
fresh.
on.
He had some problems in the game, but I think he can regroup still.
Cutter misses
But
badly.
this
1-0.
color looking
Trying
good,
to backdoor
bro.
that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
Fastball just
Loving his
misses, and he
cables, man.
falls
Loving his
behind,
cables.
2-0.
Hey, matter of fact, Bolton, I got those cables that you ordered for your joint, and
And here's a fastball for a called strike.
for the DC. For the DC, I got this cable for the DC. I'm gonna get them. I'm eyeballing them. Good enough for nothing, man.
Here's
Damn.
the 2-1. Hit in the air to left center.
Shit.
That's one away.
For the Washington Nationals, number 48, Ross Deadweight.
I give you props, man. Give you the props.
And
I played that
Last time he grounded
PS1 game
out.
on the PS2. Looking good. There ain't that difference, man. But I still like that progressive scan, man, on my components on certain games, man.
The first pitch.
Oh shit! Damn it!
They set up away. Cutter misses. 1-0.
I select the progressive scan on the composite cables. Oh come on, team!
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Cutter that travels outside. 2-0.
Hey, Mike, love you back, hometown. What's good? What's good? What's good, Mike? Love you back, hometown.
The pitch. And that one's in there for a strike. 2-1.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation
Yeah.
because the fastball looked like it surprised him.
The 2-1 offering. Drilled towards
Oh, yes.
and the play by Wright.
Notice how you pitch and how you play defense. He's retired 8 in a row. Very focused approach.
Nice, man. Nice.
40th birthday is Tom.
Ah!
Sentinel bar face savoring delicious food if you feel me, baby. Sentinel NBA Live Bolton. Monster has some good video cables also.
Bruh, Mike, you need help, bro.
With 2 outs in the inning, here's Denard Span. He's had 1 hit 4 times up.
Mike, you need help, bro. You
And
need
they're going
help.
to take a timeout here. They're going to have a little meeting at the mound.
You need help.
Well, they're going to give him a little bit of time in the bullpen to try to get themselves ready in case they need to make a move.
You need help. You need help, Mike. Oh, shit.
And here's the first one.
Oh, shoot.
There's a
See
strike
that
at the
dirty
zone.
40, kid.
And you can throw the ball down.
See that
the zone
dirty
with that
40,
kind of
bro.
movement. It could be
That's what I
very
call it.
effective.
That's what I call it. 40, man. Dirty 40, kid. Go ahead, man. Get dirty with that 40.
And Josh Edgen is the pitcher. You'll be the
Yeah, happy
pitcher for
birthday
the Mets.
to your girl, man. Happy birthday, bro. Tell her for the nights, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Reason that dirty 40. Right, that dirty 40 ounce, kid. You're gonna get dirty with that 40. Oh, that's what's up, kid. That's what's up. Damn, 40, bro. Woo-wee. Damn.
And with 2 strikes on him, Denard Span, he's going to have to shorten the swing.
You better
Awesome
be ready to
call.
swing with this guy. He
Thanks-
does not
thanks,
waste
Mike.
pitches. Look for that heater.
For sure, hometown. I appreciate it, hometown. I appreciate it, Mike. Appreciate
pitch.
that.
Swings and grounds us onto the right side. Foul.
That's what's up, man. You got nothing but love on the channel, baby Paul. Nothing but love, man.
Strike 3. Denard Span goes down without a swing. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in
I
this
appreciate
inning.
you, Mike, and
And here
all,
come the
man.
Mets.
All you guys
She's
supporting
gonna
me
be there
over
half
the
of
years,
the 8th.
man. This channel, man. I support you guys, man. Supporting me, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
And it's Buck batting. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit in the air to center field. 1 down.
A masterful performance out there today. They've not been able to get any sort of offense going. And I'll tell you what, he's going to make people.
Dude, what do you think about the tax, man? I told Bolton and Lou, man. I've been looking for these guys for six sellers, man. I'm sorry, 5. The 6th one was the charm. I've been wanting these headsets for the moment, man. These headsets, man. Because again, I told you my Turtle Beaches Stealth 7, 7th generation, man. I love those things, man. I love them. But the only thing is they are wireless, man. I cannot hook up this to my Turtle Beaches to my audio board. But these bad boys here, man. I changed the ear cushions, man, to Wicked ear cushions, man. What you see installed now? Yeah, it feels so. I can't tell. I have cushion on, man. It feels so comfortable.
Well, notice this is an outstanding.
It's so comfortable.
And it's Cowgill at the plate. So far in the game, he has struck out twice against Detweiler.
You got to believe that he's going to see the sinker again right here. Walking back to the dugout, very frustrated that he swung over the top of it the last time.
Deep would like this ear cushions, man. Deep would like it.
Helped him out there. 0-2.
Deep into the ball game, only 2 hits for this.
Stacks.
Yes, sir.
This is a great channel.
I appreciate it.
It shows people of all ages how good gaming used to be.
Amen.
Best thing is options.
Amen.
Be hard in the decade of monopolies and it must stop. We need more choices like ice cream.
Well put, babe, bro. Well put, man. Well put. One more time. Well put.
Offense, and clearly they've been overmatched, Gary, in this one, and they're going to have to try something. Try to lay down a bunt. Try to see if he can't wait.
A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. And the throw beats him. He is out at first.
Gary, as soon as the
Cause we play them all, man. We play them all console, all games, man. I try not to be a one type of brand / type of game, man. I'm a jock now. I play a lot of sports games. Yes, I do. I'm a jock. But between the guys, man, I play different games as well. And that, man, again, it's just to try to show the different concept that we had past tense back in the days, bro. It's my joy to present games that you guys haven't seen or heard of. That's my joy, man. That's
pitcher
my
lets
joy.
go of the ball. He knows what can happen in this situation. He's hoping his catcher can stop
Like
it
tonight,
and get
I think
the
after this
out
game,
time.
man. Bolton, I know you go to work soon, but I'm 6:31. Yeah. I might say that game, man. I'm gonna save it.
Great head play.
There's a big 2 right
It's
there.
a hard game, man,
And
for the
we've
PS5,
got edge
bro.
in here.
I know.
Swinging,
I'm going to entice
pitch
you
by
once you see it.
Detweiler, 0-1.
I'm going to entice you, man. I know that. So, like I said, get this $40 out, bro.
And here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. On the way. Struck him out.
But I'm liking how these cable bring out the old school console, man. The graphic looks crisp, vibrant.
Mike Stacks. The craziest thing is I grew up with these games and never tried them.
Oh, wow.
But playing them is the key.
Okay.
We have to forget what we are used to and appreciate the game for it is and how good it would have.
Yes, sir.
Mike Stacks.
Yes, sir.
Been when it came out in that time. Central NBA Live Bolton. Man, I'm thinking about calling out
Wednesday.
Old games are classics.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the side is retired.
Yes,
He's
man.
got 8 shutout innings under his
Yes,
belt.
I'm
All he
so
has to do
with
is
you,
keep his focus and composure in the night.
Mike.
And it is that time. And modern
I
Major
tell you,
League
man,
Baseball,
it's
got
nothing like the old school joints, man, and like to have the technology to show it in a different aspect of it, man. And again, like those cable I got for the PS2, I thank Bolton for that, man, because I was not
Central NBA Live Bolton.
not going that route.
First experience going to be horror.
Of course,
lead late in the ball.
of course.
And so Bryce Harper leading it off. He struck out swinging his last time. Here we go with the first pitch. Fastball.
I know how you feel, Mike.
I
know how you feel,
right there.
bro.
That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
I know how you feel, man. She's amazing.
Here it comes. Here's a swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Oh, man.
Big swing and a miss and a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you. K-Can, get a better look.
I think the last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat
White
on that
Thunder,
heater,
hometown, White
especially with 2
Thunder, huh?
strikes.
And it's Ryan Zimmerman now. 2 for 3 thus far. Starts him out here. Back up the middle. Murphy. That's the second out of the inning. Got him in time. First base out.
Now let's see it again. Does the ball beat him to the bag? It sure does. Good call.
But I'm glad I'm able to bring the old school contents to the stream, man.
And the first pitch.
Huh? Hell to the air,
Starts him
bro.
out with a fastball.
Hell
First
yeah.
Well, now that he
Hey, yo, Mike, man. I'm not a spokesman for this company. I'm not getting paid for this company. I'm not getting 1 red cent for this company products, man. But I'll let you know, bro.
Mike Stacks. I can't believe how good NBA 10 Live looks and plays when you get used to it.
Dude, get you some Control Freaks 8K Ultimate Gaming Cable, right, dude. Hook that motherfucker up to your TV, to your console. Then we talk.
he's ahead in the count here, Gary. I think he's going to utilize.
Dude, 6, 2, 4, 7 cable in, man. 7 cable in, bro. And I'm gonna transition all my HDMI cable to this Control Freak cable, man. Cause yo, this stuff is nothing but the truth, bro. And again, I'm a techie guy, bro. I'm not force leading you, man, or try lead you to buy it, bro. But get you a set of Control Freak AK Ultra Gaming cable, dude.
That change up to try to get a swing and a miss.
Then we talk.
He delivers. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that's going to do it in this half inning.
I'm getting not 1 red cent from this company, man, but I love their product.
Getting it going.
Love their product. I got their product for my HDMI cable, Ethernet cable.
Tejada at the plate.
Yo,
Trying to get
ridiculous.
things going here. Home half of the 9th inning. You can
Let's look at the quality of the stream, my dude. Look at the quality. My streaming is steady, no hiccups, like before. I'm like, yo, serious man.
rallying behind him right now. And gets set for the first pitch. That's hit foul by Tejada.
I like their product. I like their products.
Detweiler with a delivery. 0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that change up down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Tejada hits the ground ball. There's Guzman. And that'll retire.
Games just make your heart happy. You start playing a game and you just read up on it and love it.
Yes.
My heart sings retro and
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Tejada.
Yes.
And they've got the lead in
Yes.
this ball game, and now they're.
You know, because I think because over time we learn how to appreciate it, man, dude. Appreciate it. Because what we had before to what we have now, man, it's like the developer had their passion into the product. Now it's That's what it is. It's Before, man, they had remember, it was no patchwork before. No patchwork. So therefore, they put the all into the game, bro, before the release date. Now, yeah, release date comes. Guess what? Isn't that what it is? We patch it up. It was no patchwork back in the days, man. The product was what it was, man. Once you
get two right-handers up in the pin.
So it had to be 100, if not 100, close to it.
Don't ask your bullpen to win the game.
They had their pride on their sleeve, man.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. He singled his last trip.
Now it's patchwork.
It's that pitch by Detweiler, 0-1.
So I think
and Murphy watches that one outside.
And now, man, you know,
pitch count, he's up over
we appreciate the developers, you know, diverting their time to the product, putting they sweat and tears into the product, man. Because again, at the time of release date, it has to be 100, if not close to it. It was no patchwork, man.
Central NBA Live Bolton. They be trying to change to what's popular.
Yeah,
pitches exactly. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
Takes a swing, but the off-speed pitch gets by. 2. Here's Detweiler's 1-2 offer.
Yeah.
Swung on and fouled away.
Exactly.
Murphy hits the ground ball. Espinosa's there. And that'll set down Murphy. You're that close, but you got to get one more out.
Now he's been great, but his defense is really coming through behind him. Everyone on the team excited to be part of it.
They care just about make the game online. That why like Nintendo better, they do not care about that.
And that's why Nintendo is so longevity, bro. That's why Nintendo is such a longevity franchise, bro. Because Nintendo moved on they move, man. They move how they move, kid. They don't pretend to play with the Microsoft. They don't try to pretend to play with the Sony, man. They move how they move, bro. That's why they make themselves, Nintendo, such a freaking force to reckon with.
Potential shutout.
2 outs and in the box, David Wright. Last time up, flew out. First pitch to him. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. Steve, that was one of the most outstanding pitching performances that we've seen in recent memory. With that final out, he's got a shutout.
No, he didn't miss a spot the entire
That's why
game.
you got to respect Nintendo, bro. You got to give Nintendo due respect.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitcher just shut them down. Wow.
I'd like now to take a look at our player of the game. Let's make a pick. Great mound work, Ross Detweiler.
Well, you know, when you're facing a tough pitcher, it doesn't take long to realize that we're in for a tough day. And this team found out very early how tough this pitcher was going to be on them in this game. He's a top-flight starter, but he had everything going and pulled down this lineup.
Chilling, man. Chilling, baby Paul. Chilling. So, we was playing 2K13, man, the last franchise of the 360. For this franchise, excuse me.
Dirty Creek Sports. The shooting on NBA Live 19 is trash. LOL. Face with tears of joy.
Uh-oh. Why you say that? Quick second, man. Quick second.
Silas Braids Wilson. Nintendo do got online, they do not focus on it like that. Silas Braids Wilson. What good dirty? Dirty Creek Sports. Because the mechanics of the spacing are way off and damn near impossible to make a shot. Dirty Creek Sports. Shit chilling silo. Silas Braids Wilson. People get mad because I still got my Xbox One. I always tell them you going buy me the Xbox Series. Dirty Creek Sports. I'm gonna get me an Xbox Series 2 silo.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yo, I just want to see how this game looks, man, on these cables, bro. So I'm grabbing these games, man, that I know how they look without the cable, man. And I just want to see how this game looks, man, with the cable. Yeah, that's how the games are, man. I want to see how this game looks with the damn cable, bro. So, am I gonna leave the this cable into it, or put back the old cable that I removed from it? So this is my testament.
Hello and welcome to Madden NFL 09, the 20th anniversary of the Madden.
Yo, happy Father's Day to all the Knights, man. Who dads, or not dad per se, but raised or being that reflection of that child, man. Kudos to you guys, man. Kudos to you all.
Bank of America Stadium in gorgeous North Carolina will be our site for this one, between Washington and Carolina. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
It should be cloudy but mild for today's game. Good afternoon, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth coming to you live. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Both of these teams really need to have a good mixture of run and pass to be successful. If either one of them gets too one-dimensional, it really plays into the hands of the opponent.
And we're underway. Randall L. fields it at the 18. Down the sideline. At the 40, at the 30. And he's finally stopped at the 22-yard line. I really thought he was going to take that one all the way. Still, he sets the offense up in a great position to break this tie.
Why? Because you can rewind the back.
Will start at 22.
That's the reason
The
why.
Panthers bring in the nickel package. Drops back on first down. And he makes the tall grab. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Why?
First down now and 10 to go. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. They'll throw on first down. Goes for the end zone. It's tipped away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
They line up on the 10. Campbell with 3 wide receivers. They're going to pitch it. Brought down at the 10. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They're 10 yards away. They line up in a one-back set.
Why you didn't like the game, DC?
Campbell drops back. Throws it out. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay in bounds.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Kick is up, and right down the middle. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Here's a quick look at the drive summary.
That's not a good. That's not a good answer, man. That's generic, bro.
What a move! Hit and drop at the 26-yard line. Their offense walks onto the field.
You gotta tell me why, bro.
Already down 3.
First drives of the game, in my opinion, are just
gotta
so
tell me
important.
why.
It just sets the tempo for the entire game. I tend to want to go opposite my game plan. If I think that I can run the football against the defense, I tend to come out and want to throw it early to make them back up a little bit.
Play action. Looks down the field.
Oh,
and he dropped it. Hackett was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 26. Delhomme is under center. He has 2 tight ends.
Because he ain't getting no answer, bro.
The Panthers put a man in motion. Delhomme drops back. He throws left. Pass is off target. Rosario was the intended receiver on the play. It falls incomplete.
Because it's trash. What the kind of feedback is that, bro? Tell me why? Why?
That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on their own 26. Washington brings in their
why you like it then?
Only 3 linemen on the field. DeLome calls for motion right. Play action. Still going. Loose football. And is picked up by one of the linemen. And now a good opportunity to take a closer look at the play using the EA Sports Backtrack. Chris, what did you see out there?
When you take another look at this one, you can see just where the pressure was coming from on the play. If the line had been able to give him just a little more time, he might have been able to see his receiver getting open down.
From their own 26-yard line.
I like that part right there.
They come out with 4 wideouts. Sets up the play action. Throws a deep bomb over the middle.
Oh, he drops it
as it bounces away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
And they make the fair catch. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. From their own 34-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Yeah, I want to nibble on these games, man. You guys tell me, man. Is it me, man? Am I capping or what?
He fights forward to about the 36.
On the carry.
8 hours in for wet. I'll go in at 8 to 10.
Huh? Oh, okay. I got you.
Central NBA Live Bolton. Hope they approve it.
That's some bullshit, bro. That's some bullshit.
They line up at the 36. Portis is the single setback.
Thanks, man. Thank you, man. So, am I capping, man, or what? Is it just me that's liking the product, man, and making, you know, conversation, man? Coach, this shit looks good to me, man. Is it me or what? Is it me? I can pop games in and out, man. Ooh.
He fights forward to about the 39.
Again, I got another pack to open up, man. I'm not sure I'm gonna put that cable towards my old school stuff. I mean, I told you I have inverters to invert my 64 or stuff like that, man, in my Sega Genesis, man. Slowly, man. I'm gonna.
Silas Braids Wilson. No.
What?
Third and 5 situation.
So, Salo, can you tell the difference between the graphics,
set.
man?
Looking to throw. He's under a heavy rush. Penalty marker down in the backfield might be a holding call.
Roughing the passer, come on!
So with that penalty, they'll move the chain.
Oh, and that's so painful for a defense to make a stop, get the ball back
I know this
for your
game is not
offense,
4K.
and just a silly penalty is going to give it right back to them with a first down.
But it just makes everything look so damn good to the fact because the product itself, man. And I'm going to read some of the breakdown of this cable,
They'll throw
man.
on first down.
That make it,
right.
That make it what it is, man.
He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 32-yard line. And you have to like the effort shown by the receiver on that long completion.
Yeah,
Boy, that's just a special play right there. You see these great athletes on occasion, the ball's thrown up, and it's just a jump ball, go get it kind of situation, and he went up and made a great play there. Those are the kind that quarterbacks don't soon forget.
Cooley is the motion man. Pitch out. He's tackled around the 28-yard line, so that's a gain of about 5.
Especially when I played last night on the 360, man, that NHL 08. Yo, that joint looks amazing, bro. Like, yo.
They line up at the 28.
Yo.
Campbell is under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Nice play fake. Comes down with it. And he scores. What a play. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
You know, lie, man. The audio, man, in my surround sound system, man. I was watching what the hell was watching? I was watching Captain America, man. My dude, man. That's right. I was watching my dude, man. Sam Wilson, bro. I was watching that, man. Yo, that joint sounded freaking amazing, man. And yo, and again, the way these cables constructed, man. Oh, yo, it was hitting on all of my 7 channels, dude. That shit sounded. My joint had never sounded like damn crisp and precise, man. No lie, these joints are. I stand by these cables, bro. Again, I think this is my seventh cable, 2, 4, 6, 7th cable, my dude. And I got HDMI throughout my whole system, man. Yo,
here's the point.
I'm an advocate of these damn cables, bro.
Up and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was watching on my PS5. Excuse me, on my PS5. They're Captain America, man. Sam Wilson, my dude, man. And that shit was sounding so damn good, man. Oh gosh, it sounded so damn good.
Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line.
Woo!
At the 30. And he's knocked out around the 33-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Carolina lines up in the offset eye this time. Man in motion. On play action. Throws right. He's dropped at the 43-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. They'll go from the shotgun. They motion to the left. Williams on the handoff. Tackled at the 49-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfbacks. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. DeLone brings it off. And they get him right around the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. And we've come to the end of one with the score. The Redskins 10, the Panthers nothing. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. Delhomme lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Play action. Gets away. Strong throw to his right. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Handheld televisions.
Going for it, baby. Going for it, baby. Going for it.
And they'll keep the offense out there on fourth down.
Going for it, baby.
This is a pretty controversial call.
Damn
I
right.
really would have expected them to punt this ball. Back to pass. Still moving. Dumps it out right.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's tackled around the 44-yard line. Big conversion. That will keep them on the field.
And defensively, those hurt. You end up in a fourth and fairly long situation. The other team goes for it,
that,
and they
hometown.
pick it up. That is a real deflator for a defense.
Yeah.
From the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Feeling good, hometown. Feeling good, bro. Feeling good, man.
Drops back. Now he's scrambling. Moves left.
Oh!
Can't hang on. Rosario was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass.
Oh, man. Feeling good, bro.
They line up at the 44.
Can't you understand,
Offset
man?
high formation in the backfield.
I've been waiting for these moments, man. This is chill, bro. With the Knights.
Setting up play action. Looking for an open man. Springs, catches it. Interception. He is hit hard on the play. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Washington goes with the ace set here. Nice play fake.
Oh,
and he catches it. Moss seems to be a little up on that play.
Break him up. Toss him up. F him up. Let's go.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 41. They line up in an I.
Come on.
Portis takes it up the middle. Hit and drop behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive. The pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
They line up at the 41. Washington comes out with 2 tight ends. He's laying it out there. Can't complete it. No chance on that pass attempt. He completely overthrew that one.
And so many quarterbacks worry about getting the ball out there and deep down the field. As a former receiver, I would much rather have some elevation on that ball. Give me a chance to go up and make a play. Typically, receivers are bigger than those defensive backs.
Back to pass. Throws on the run. Oh! He goes up high for the catch. He's brought down at the 22-yard line. So on third down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on third down tend to have nice, long careers.
Okay. What's up, Salo? Huh?
First down.
Yeah.
Ball on the 22.
Break him up.
Big set this time with 2 tight ends.
Come up.
Washington uses motion.
Side move.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Offside.
Encroachment. Defense.
My boss.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
First down, 5 to go. Ball on the 17.
Devers from Red Sox is getting traded. RO Giants.
Huh? No. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Drops back on first down. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And he's going at the 9. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Giants. Who the Red Sox getting?
They line up at the 9. They line up in the...
Mike Stacks.
Dude, it
just happened.
What?
Pandotti.
Damn.
LOL.
Serious? Dude, I was just watching the Yankee games, man. That's now. Before coming on. Wow.
Fakes the run. Goes through his read. He decides to run.
Woo!
He makes a great open field.
Damn, good. Damn. I was just watching Yankees and Boston games, man, before coming here, bro. Damn.
First and 10.
Damn.
DeLome with...
Oh, no shit.
Wide receivers.
Boston, man. Uckham.
DeLome hands it off. He's dropped at the 23. So a pickup of maybe 3. That brings up second down.
One thing you got to remember, any running play can go all the way, providing you have good blocking up front, and your back can find the creases and break into the open field.
They line up at the 23.
Damn.
The Panthers come out in the ace
I don't
formation.
give a damn about the Red Sox, man.
Gives it off. Ball down around the 38-yard line. That was a big-time run, and with it, he got the first down.
Terrific play. Got everything done there except stopping the clock. And I know that sometimes when you're in the middle of a nice game out there, it's so difficult to think about going out of bounds because you're thinking, I'm going to break this one for the big one.
Scans the field.
Oh!
Weigert knocks it down, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that.
It was so good playing these old joints, man. I tell you, man.
They line up at the 38. DeLome lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. Hackett moves in motion. DeLome back to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. He's brought down around the 42-yard line. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Only one man back. He drops back. Surveys the field. Off his back foot. Excellent open field tackle. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Tom, I really don't think there's a better competitor in the NFL than Steve Smith. This guy has always played with a little chip on his shoulder. He seems to be angry at the world a lot of times, and he takes it out on the football field. He is so quick, he is so tough, and he is so fast. I love watching Steve Smith play.
Guns it out. Rodgers bats it down. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Here's play number 10 on this drive. They come out with 4 wide receivers. Looks to pass. Looks down the field. Scrambles. Crosses the line. He steps out at about the 19-yard line. 1 first down after another.
I know NFL fans love seeing the big plays, but NFL coaches love seeing exactly what's going on now with this offense. 6 first downs on this drive. Their defense is resting on the bench. This is picture perfect.
From the 20-yard line, Carolina comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He tries to scramble. Gets the throw off. Pass falls incomplete. And here's a perfect opportunity to take a closer look at that last play. Here's Chris Collinsworth with EA Sports Backtrack.
On this play, you'll see the quarterback make a bad decision trying to force the ball into tight coverage rather than looking for a secondary option who broke free in the secondary.
Sure enough. Didn't see that. Didn't see that.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
So they'll face 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. Washington blinds up with 5 defensive backs. Smith takes off in motion. Drops back. Not much time to throw. Past the line. And he's out around the 9-yard line. And that was a really nice run by the quarterback.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was quite that quick, but he found the seam, was able to get upfield for a nice gain. You know, if he keeps making plays like that, you might have to see a spy defensively to shut him down.
The Panthers line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Delhomme dropping back. He's scrambling. He throws left. Brings it in. He's brought down around the
pass completion. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2. 6 more yards for the score. Washington blinds up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. Gets away. Still pushing. Scrambles for yardage. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. He didn't see anyone open, so he just took it in himself.
Even quarterbacks who don't like to run sometimes will take off and run when the smell of that end zone is so close.
Let's go.
Big kick here. This will make it a 3-point game. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary.
Feels good playing it, man. Feels good playing it, man. No lie.
Baker will kick it deep. The
man. Like I told Baltimore, man, I always say, man, we are so fortunate to have what we have, man, and we can play what we want to play when we want to play it.
And he gets brought down hard.
We're blessed, baby, Paul. We're so blessed, man. We are so blessed. We are so blessed, man.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line.
And Baltimore, you got even
Washington will
they
line
got
up
more
in
blessing.
a jumbo set here.
You know what I'm referring to.
Fakes the run. Goes through his read.
Oh.
Leaping catch. Brought down at the 40. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 10-7.
Yo, it feels good playing it, man. It feels good playing it, dude. No lie, man. I could play this whole damn game. It feels good playing it. Let's kick it out. Damn.
Central NBA Live Bolton. Headed to the battlefield.
Oh! Oh! Damn.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
My bad. I stepped off to get my refreshments. Again, this is 360, bro. This one looks good, bro. Score! That's right. The other team wasn't made yet. My bad. Forgot. Was it done yet? Was it made yet on the New York squad? I'm not sure what you're talking about, bro. Yeah. Yeah, both I'm not sure what you're referring to. Sorry. Too many pretzels. You guys know me, man. Pretzels and my bread. Got you. I'm not sure you're referring to, John. Okay.
Hello everybody, the action today comes from the Beltins Arena. Welcome to you, I'm Martin Tyler, and with me today is Andy Gray. Our referee is Derek Milborough. Ready for the kickoff. That's a good tackle. Probably was a foul, but he's still going. Moreno comes in with a tackle.
Okay.
What a chance! Tackle by Rafael Marquez. Going for the ball. Dangerous moment. The tackle was good. Now they can start a move of their own. In he goes with the challenge. It's a corner. And he's headed goalward. It wasn't a bad effort, but it was straight at the goalkeeper. Gets his foot in the way. Well played the defender to deal with that. As the danger loomed large, he went in well. That's a fine tackle. In he goes, sliding in. That's a good recovery from looking as though he was going to end up on the deck. And he goes for goal. I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he put the shot on.
What?
The referee gave himself some thinking time. Got to be a yellow card at least, Andy, hasn't it?
Can't argue with getting ducked. I thought it might be worse.
Back at your hometown. Back at you.
And the opponents come in strongly, trying to keep the ball here, but they haven't been able to do so. It's a waste, really. The,
back at you, Mike. Has
gone out of play over the touchline. It's a slide tackle, and the referee hasn't brought the game to a halt. We're playing on.
Well, that does surprise me.
Yes, sir. Back at your hometown.
Now, the referee.
Back at you, baby.
He saw Derek Milboro. He's shown the card, and it's a yellow.
He's got no defence there, really.
And bravely up for the header, but the ball kept going up as well.
I just think he mistimes it a little.
Well read by the player to intercept that. Contesting possession. Ball's run free, they've lost it, and he's jumped over that sliding challenge. This is a chance. What brave goalkeeping.
Well, you sometimes get injured there, but you have to do that if you're a goalkeeper.
Good play by Henry. That wasn't easy with the challenger right at his back.
Oh!
The referee's pointed for a free kick here. Lunging in, slide tackle. Well, there's an injury here, and it's not one that we're going to deal with straight away, I don't think. That could stop the attack. Rafael Marquez making the tackle.
Yeah.
He lost it.
Well,
they thought they got the ball away from him.
No.
But they thought wrong.
No.
Lucky to reach the ball with a slide tackle. It's good balance to avoid the sliding challenge. Throw in now. Sent strongly. And the crossing position is a good one, thanks to the advantage played by the ref. Nice move to lead the defender in his wake. And that pass, he's had a good... Brilliant goal, not from the force of the shot, but from the finesse of the shot.
Yeah, he just picked his spot and stroked it into the net.
And the score is 1-0. Will be a free kick here. He's keeping his cards in pocket, the referee. That's good to see, Andy.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's too easy to book people these days, Martin, and I'm happy that he's just had a warning.
Oh, word? Oh, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh, yeah. I love some hockey, bro. Love some hockey.
In with the tackle. Challenge made on the slide. Good piece of tackling there. Reading of the by anticipating the pass. Sliding challenge. Looking to slide the ball away. In with the challenge. Good competitor, this player. Won the ball back. Tackle goes in. This could be a chance. Oh, spoke too soon. The attack breaks down. Opposition now on the ball. He's in at goal. Goalkeeper out like a shot, and he's nicked the ball from his feet.
Well, I love to see a goalkeeper go bravely at someone's feet like that.
Trying to make a slide tackle. Strong defending. Good team play here. tackle by Rafael Marquez. Throw in here. In on the slide. Referee has pointed straight to the spot. Penalty given.
Well, if this goes in, I can't see the way back for them.
What a brilliant goal.
Man. I'm trying to pause the damn game, bro. I'm trying to pause the game.
Well, getting the penalty is one thing. It still hasn't scored, and the lad's done it well.
Yeah, he stuck it away really nicely. Keeper had no chance.
Damn it. Hey, Breeze, man. I was trying to pause the damn game, bro. I was just watching the Yankees and Boston game today, bro. This is using. Sorry, I'm chewing and eating at the same time. Yeah, Bolton, I'm using that cable, man, on the 360, bro. I'm so sold to the damn cable, bro. All right. I was just trying some games out to see how they look. Bro. Come on. There you go. Hey, Bolton, I'm going to send you a picture, man. What I got myself for Father's Day, bro. It's for me. Yeah, I told the family, you ain't give me nothing. I give myself something.
One-on-one pull up with tens. One-on-one never again. Pull up again.
Number 3. At forward, at 6'7", number 8, O.C. At guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikael Bridges. At center, at 7 feet, number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. At guard, at 6'2", number 11,
Hello fans, welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Now,
my wife just got her hair done.
In the guard spots,
my wife just got her hair done. Her and my daughter.
Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. For the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware.
And you hear now, man, effing Knicks, bro, fired their head coach, and now they freaking going to the 3rd, they 4th and 5th reserve, bro. So now they hold an interview now because they lost their go-to picks, kid, and et cetera, man. So now they're going to hold meetings, man. Like, yo, why in the hell you let go Tobbs? You know, freaking Tobbs. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it, bro.
If you give him an inch of space, he's
Tibbs, man, Tibbs. I don't know why you let Tibbs go, bro.
Murray against
not to have no one in the
and the rejection by
as
Towns.
reserve, bro.
Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
Serious? Fire Tibbs,
a
man.
sensational block.
And now you got to freaking scrounge for a
and
coach.
An early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
What an ass.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Bridges will go to the free throw line.
What an ass
it's
move,
going to be
bro.
on Zion Williamson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Tibbs, man, and then scrounge for a coach. And then scrounge for a coach. Then scrounge for a coach. What an ass move, bro. What an ass move.
At the line.
One shot.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update.
If the opportunity presents itself, Murray will explode to the rim.
And it's Brunson missing. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
That was such a jackass move, bro.
Here's Williamson. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there's Ingram using his length and just hammering it down.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Murray against Brunson. Bridges for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Bridges has got 8.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, so I wanted to know what his plans were for going up against C.J. McCollum. Coach said outsmarting him isn't really an option. He added, I think we'll just try to throw size at him so his shots aren't coming easy and his sight lines are disrupted. So he's looking to challenge McCollum as much as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Murray, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Brunson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Let's look it out, man. One of my colleagues from the job, man, that's wishing happy Father's Day. That's looking out. That's what's up.
Central NBA Live Bolton. The Walking to the Battlefield, both of those intros are different, but both of them are some of my favorite songs. This Saturn version and the PlayStation version of World Cup 98 FIFA.
Okay, now. Excuse me. Let's get a text from my homies, brother. From the colleagues. From the job. Saw that.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. Third is Brandon Ingram.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Yeah, and production from the small forward spot is critical. These players carry a huge load of their team's scoring output. It takes a lot of pressure off the other four guys out there.
Got a piece of it.
Yeah.
New Orleans moving it around. Alvarado. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
Brunson outside.
Gotcha. Bang!
And again, it's
Let's
New York.
go.
They've wasted no
Let's
time
go.
into their offense.
Let's go. Defense! Defense!
Ingram left side.
Defense! Defense!
No one near him. That shot off.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And I look at your list of players you've coached and
Yeah.
along the way, including Brandon Ingram. Let's zero in on him. What makes him so good?
Well, Kevin, look, when you've got Brandon Ingram's size and then you have the ability to get where you want to go on the floor and you can...
You know, Salo, I'm going to attach this cable to my Nintendo Switch, my dude. And place a Nintendo Switch on this cable, bro. I got to. I have to.
Just get to that spot and rise up above people and knock down shots. You're virtually impossible to stop one-on-one, and that's what Brandon Ingram has.
What attempt. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. And here
comes
an outside.
Let's go.
Alvarado grabs the board. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Jones checked in for McCollum. Now here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ingram outside. Front past the arc. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, that's a huge part of Ingram's game. He can really do damage from the perimeter.
McBride with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Here's Bridges, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges got 15 points.
He can't miss.
Pelicans trail by 9. Ingram outside. Lets it go from deep. And no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. New York ahead.
Yo, nice. Tell me though this don't look good, bro. With this damn cable, bro.
We'll
this shit looks hot.
For the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
This shit looks hot. Come on, man. This shit looks hot.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has Not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective
I'm looking at it, yo, this is freaking amazing,
Shula
bro.
is out there with Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Ryan in at the 3. They're the group New York will start the second with. Now here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Well, Stan is former coach. I imagine it has...
No lie, man. If I was talking and have my overlays, man, I think I'm watching a real game, bro.
to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, from an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, can you believe that?
A lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to McBride. Here's Brunson. Takes the 3. There's Brunson from deep.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Murray.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Ingram, he's checked in for Green. Brunson the pass to Bridges. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Hart kicks to Brunson.
Dang it.
Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 7. And Jones has it in the corner. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And now former reporter David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised B.I.'s feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD State Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Brunson, hard finish inside.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's the Knicks setting answer.
New Orleans switch here. Williamson's checked in. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And the Pelicans making a change. Jones is checked in.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Fires the 3. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the lead up to 10 now for New York. Williamson looking it over. Pass to Nisi. Ingram with it. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his fourth with that last one here tonight. Robinson, that's good. And now a 12-point Knicks lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Misi. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. Williamson kicks to Murray. And it's blocked! And he keeps control of the ball. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Dadier. And the Knicks hit again from deep. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. McCollum comes in for Herbert Jones. 58 seconds left here in the second. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Towns. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get ready for both fans. It's your Knicks record that's good.
Payne, he's checked in for Miles McBride.
For your Knicks record that's good.
Here's Ingram. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, when you've got a reliable jump shot like Ingram does, you can shoot without hesitation.
Hart, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 18. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta for the third game of this three-game road trip. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And so Murray nails both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Murray. Payne dishes to Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Anunoby. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Please direct your attention to second court and get ready for the fast court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, someone left the window
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
Bridges might not be the biggest name on the team, but as he...
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The wingman, McCollum, along with Ingram. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Murray in at the point. Count the basket.
And defensively, if you're not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
To the inside. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when... You've got a point guard with that kind of spring. No lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, no secret the Pelicans will go as far as their star forwards, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson, take them. Guard C.J. McCollum said, I think they've grown a lot. They're seeing how good we've been and how close we are to being great. That's motivation to keep taking the right steps and sacrifice whatever is required to get over that hump. Kevin?
And David, that hump has been pretty big for this team. I'm hopeful they're going to get over it. And we thank you for the report. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Williamson outside. Three-pointer. Murray, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
Pelicans trail by 13. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Ingram knows how to be a problem for the defense inside, drawing contact there.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. So with Brandon Ingram's height and his shooting ability, Stan, he can get about any shot he wants, can he?
Yeah, Kevin, any shot at any time. You know, his ball handling is a lot better than people think. He can get to his spots on the floor. And a little bit like Kevin Durant, he can just rise over people. And he's got a great ability to make really tough shots look easy.
Fun player to watch. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Pelicans, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Brunson, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Brandon Ingram. He's right around 17 points tonight, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
On the wing, Murray. Defended by Bridges. McCollum, no good.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And again, New York turns it over.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Williamson against Robinson. No good from outside.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson.
Cameron Payne.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Alvarado. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Comes up empty down low.
The defense ready on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The offensive rebound, and it's Towns on the follow. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, anytime he wants, Towns can be a beast on the offensive boards.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter.
Landry Shamit's checked in for New York. And the Pelicans making a change here. There's a minute left to play in the third. Alvarado finds Williamson. No good on the three.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Mikal Bridges, number 1. Second is Jalen Brunson.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Here's Alvarado. Cans it from downtown. Alvarado's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
That'll be a 5-second call. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders. He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Off the inbound, and it's Alvarado missing. The Knicks leading by 3. New York again turning it over. To the paint. And that one's good. Boston's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alvarado. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
DeJounte Murray.
The Pelicans trail.
Who's got a ball?
Pass to McCollum for the lead. Robinson pulls it in. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Murray surveying the D. Here's Messi. And nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
You got to get some stop. Well, right now we're making one effort. You got to make 2, 3, 4 efforts. You got to have high hands. You got to stop the ball.
Playing with high energy, something that he implores his guys to do all the time.
And Kevin, when you're playing Tibbs, he wants you to hustle and to make multiple efforts on defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Alvarado finds Jones. And here is Murray from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Long range from the inbound. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. New York again turning it over. Miles McBride out there with Precious Achua. And it's Robinson, then it's Payne, and it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Murray against Brunson. Pass to Ingram. Inside. Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Achua.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite
the Knicks making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
Mikal Bridges.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Jones up top, defended by Bridges, and that one's good. Ingram.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
You see the circle on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Dancing machine. Come on, let's go.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listened. Guys?
Thank you, David. That'll be a 5-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. It's good, and it's an 11-point Pelican lead. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Ingram. To the middle. Here's Messi. Defended by Bridges. A shot by Messi, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Herbert Jones. Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. It's Ingram on the wing. Towns with the defensive effort.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And the Pelicans with the possession. They've got a 10-0 run going, and that one, good.
Well, you can tell that Ingram has it going. What a difference maker he's been on offense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbound at the time.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Goes up on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And again, New York turns it over. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pelicans leading by 13. Loads it up for Williamson. The shot will not fall.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
A three from McCollum. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans ball. And the Pelicans with the possession. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Knicks trail by 13. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's Ingram. Not going to go that time. Good D by Anunoby. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Ingram. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Wide open look here for Murray. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. .149 left in the fourth. For 3, hits it from three-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Brandon Ingram.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance.
Player standing out of bounds violation. Pelicans ball.
And the Pelicans with the possession. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. That one's not going to go. Towns with the defensive effort. And again, New York turns it over.
New Orleans ball.
They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pelicans.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there are some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team that only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Ingram.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. .110 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Jones.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot, keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
.105 left in the fourth quarter. Hawkins against Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Misi. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Take no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
52.
Pass to Hawkins. Wide open. It's rebounded by Towns. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Here's Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Outside, Jones. Here's Misi. And he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Had to do it to him, it was mandatory. I get racks from my performance. Every time I'm coming different, I'm not into being normal. From the west side, west warmer. Everywhere, across the border. Yeah, I had to do it big. Do the enormous. Really, I ain't had a choice. Had to make a point. I be with my members and no, you cannot join. This ain't no reveal. Baby, I'm the boy. I'm everywhere you can avoid. Yeah, pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.